Oh, I was on the wrong page. Hi, everyone. I was just sharing. How are you guys doing? I hope you're good today. Today is my last time here with Universal Spiritualism or Find Me a Medium. Today is the last time I'll be here with my deck. So I thought I would just say a little bit about myself before we begin, and I'll give everyone I can get to a reading. And of course, you can buy my cards. If you are outside of the United States, just please go onto my site at soundwavesheal.com. That's what that QR code is. So you could always take a picture of the screen for later. And these are on sale for Europe or anywhere outside of the United States for $29 right now. They're usually $44, but I brought them down so that the shipping wouldn't be too hard. And then on Amazon, if you're in the United States, you can go click out. Well, I mean, when you go to check out, there's a coupon that takes 25% off to make it $33. So I am Rachel Chamness. I'm at soundwavesheal.com, and that's the name of my business. And I'm very excited to be here. This is my deck. I am a shamanic channel and mentor. I help light workers access higher realms of healing and channeling messages by teaching them to trance channel in many different layers, basically in many different levels. So I teach trance channeling, trance healing. I teach light language, psychic Reiki healing. I teach beginners to advance super fast, or for advanced people to have unique gifts. And most of all, what I teach is a solid way to have discernment and to have true self-belief and confidence in your work. And I think that's what makes a difference in my classes. So if you're ever interested in that, you don't need to wait until you're better or something else. I can always tell you how to get there. So please just reach out to me. I am right now bringing people on for my big program for this year. It's called Accelerated Channeling Mediumship. I don't think I have a little thing for it. That's all right. And that is where you learn to do everything. And by summer, you will be a professional and master at channeling, trance channeling, and more. So if you're interested in that, please, let me know. You'll find me at Soundwaves Hill everywhere. And there was one last thing. Oh, I wanted to let you know that I do have a podcast where I give lots and lots of advice for free, and I also channel a lot. Right now, I have a special edition podcast. One went out this morning, one was Monday, for the next 6 more weeks. So 14 full episodes of me doing activations and showing you what I do in my Tag Lightworkers membership. So please watch that. You'll get activated, you'll learn a lot, and you'll see what it is that I do with my clients. And so I hope that you'll follow that podcast everywhere, YouTube too, or find it on my website. I have the links to everything, even, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, whatever. And please, if you're loving my podcast, I would really ask you to please give me a review because it really helps. Okay, so I hope you're following me, since this is, again, my last time with Find Me a Medium, but I'm so glad to be here. So I've shuffled the cards. Let's get started, okay? Oh, also, next, right after this live, I will be trance channeling Alpar BM, who is a blue avian galactic beings partner of mine. So my guides would like me to start by giving you all a little clearing and healing before we start, so everyone gets something, and then we'll jump into cards, okay? I'm going to move my mic a little bit so it's not too loud. Take a deep breath, especially if you've been experiencing some density right now, and this will help you release it. I'm bringing through Fae, who's in my deck. She is a Fae. She's a fairy. She's a Fae fairy. All right. Hi, Jamie. Yes, there's 14 episodes. Each one is like 25 minutes. or 20 to 30 minutes activations, and it shows you what I do. And so I think you guys will love it. It's totally free. 5D Channels and Chats podcast. Please follow. Okay, let's start with Kathy. Oh my gosh, is it? It's so cold here. I'm so sick of it. I'm so overwintered. Okay, be uniquely you, Kathy, and I know you, and you are a unique and beautiful person. So I think that you are very good at being uniquely you. And this card with the pink dolphins, who are elementals, is a really strong message. I'm like shaking with it, and they're saying, you know what, Kathy? Always be you. There might be some instances where you kind of dial it back a little bit because you don't want to be too much for people. And they're like, no, be too much. It's okay. First of all, it's going to weed out people you don't need to be hanging out with. And that's totally fine. Like, it's sort of like the you're not for everyone card. And I'm exactly the same way. Like, we're a lot alike. So, just a reminder to just really be yourself. And always choose a path. They're kind of showing me, in these instances where you have the thing you want to say. And, of course there's a filter. You can't just say everything you're thinking, right? You might, say it a different way. But so a lot of times you bite your tongue, they're saying. She's really showing me, actually it's Fae Elemental I still see, who gave the healing. She's actually showing me you biting your tongue. So make sure that you use your throat chakra, speak up for yourself, and just be yourself and don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm writing myself a note because Philo Maya won't leave until I write down a message she told me when I did that healing. Okay. Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Ooh, Pamela, send me a message because I wanted to ask you something. Pamela's in my Tag Lightworkers group, and she also lives locally. Okay, so here you go. Divine change. Babette's the unicorn. This means that great change is coming to you. Things are really moving and shaking. Things are up leveling for you. They're showing me, being in the membership, Tag Lightworkers, doing Reiki like that, really changing you. They actually show me like streams of energy around you and you starting to access them. And you're going to find yourself up leveled super fast, super fast. I gave that to someone, that message to someone yesterday. It's like your up leveling is about to take off. So hold on to your hat. It's going to be awesome. Divine change always means that beautiful things are going to happen. This is Babette's the unicorn. And I think you should call on Babette's and ask her to help you. All of the beings on these cards are available to be channeled or called forth for healing for anyone who has this deck. So that's why I really recommend the deck. It helps you learn about 37 different elementals and also helps you connect with them and have them help you in many ways. And they're so helpful. If you want to learn more about Fae, there's a podcast where I talk about it if you didn't catch that live. Hi, Shauna, beautiful Shauna. You got release and go. Okay. They're showing me, of course, I know you. You're working really hard on releasing some things and up leveling. You're doing so well in the trance channeling course. Like, I'm so proud of you. And you guys can even see Shauna trance channeling on my YouTube channel. I posted one of her videos. And the release and go for you is wanting you to know that you are releasing and you are up leveling. And oh, it's 11:11, big sign, right? It's not, you have found the reason. You have found it. It's like they show me a little frustration of you like trying to do shadow work and trying to like get to the root and get rid of it. And they're like, you've already found it. You're doing really well. So just know that it's done and just keep speaking of it in the past and release it, let it go. And you're going to see big change. It's like now you've done the work. Now you just need to expect the change. Okay. So it's here, but you haven't seen it yet. That's the attitude we'll take. All my change is here. I haven't seen it yet. Here it comes. So just release the releasing is what I get for you. That's a good message, right? Hi, Jean. You got gratitude. Bury the Guelph. This is a really cool type of giant. So just they're saying that as trite as it is, doing the daily gratitude, 3 things you're grateful for, different things every day, just reach, whatever it is that you can really feel grateful. You can't say the same things every day. Will really make a huge difference, Jean. And I feel like you've gotten this before and your spirit guides are giving you a little, you've forgotten. So don't forget to do that. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm glad, Shauna. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, Kathy. Hi, Holly. Okay. Let's go to the next person. We're going to get to Donna Marie. Grounding. Donna, how do you ground yourself? I mean, this is not just about walking barefoot in the grass. This is like, everyone here needs to listen to this. This is like every day you say, or imagine, or visualize, or just state, or just intend. I disconnect from the 3D matrix and I plug deeply into Gaia's fifth dimensional grid. Now imagine roots of light coming from your feet, going deep, deep, deep into the ground and connecting to this beautiful ascension grid, the heart of Gaia, the crystalline heart of Gaia, new earth, however you want to think about it. Just, I think of it as like a blue sparkly grid, sometimes a big pink heart, like it's Gaia. You know, this is ascension, where we're going. You need to ground into that. And when you find yourself overtaken by 3D tasks and 3D, you know, like being on, like I have to call the dentist later, help me. I've been putting it off for at least a week, you know, or like if you have to call and fix your bill with a cell phone company, oh, that's the worst, right? But these 3D things are like things that are like annoying and bothersome. It's like plug into that 5D and ask your guides and angels, especially angels, to release you from unnecessary tasks. Call in the dragons and ask them to burn away unnecessary things so that you don't have to do it. So that, you know, instead of calling AT&T, I'm just going to expect that they just send me an email or a message, or it just is fixed and they're like, sorry for the trouble. And I'm like, oh, I didn't have to do anything. Thank you, angels. Thank you, dragons. Okay, that's what they're saying. Hi, Connie. You got trust and patience. One of my favorite cards with Faunali the Servitors, kind of like half doe. Really, they're saying that, you know, you have a hard time with patience. I feel you. And trusting in yourself is really hard, that you're working on your spirituality, working on connecting with your helpers, but the trust is not there so much. And that makes it hard. So Connie, I would really recommend, actually, if you want, this is a great way to start. It's totally free with me, soundwavesheal.com/spirit guides. It'll go to the portal, which is learn.soundwavesheal.com when you click it. And it'll take you to a place where you'll get a whole bunch of free stuff from me, how to work with your spirit guides, how to work with, oh yay, how to, you know, so if you don't have that, do that. That's going to help you with your self-trust. And if you join my group, 5D Daily Spiritual Healers and Higher Dimensions on Facebook, there's also a lot of channeling help in there. So that's all free. I'm happy to help you guys with that, with my podcast, my YouTube channel, with my live in 5D, which is next. I want to help all the people as much as I can. We need to really. So trust in the messages you're getting and have patience. If you can just trust in them, you'll find that more happens. Okay. All right. Let's get to Violet. I do not think I'm live on FindMeAMedium. I don't think it's working, but that's okay. Set your sights higher. Lily the seahorse. So Violet, this is about, and yes, these are elemental fae too, in our midst, like dolphins and whales. Set your sights higher. What this is about is like, you sometimes might say, you know, well, this is close enough. This is kind of what I wanted, you know, good enough. Or maybe it's a relationship. Well, I mean, am I going to find anything better than this? Like, I should just settle. It's about settling. They're saying, please don't settle. You have so much to give to the world. You're such a beautiful light. They're showing me like you have such a big heart, and you need to set your sights higher and get more from life for yourself. You came here for a purpose, and you just need to find that. I feel a lot of heaviness in your heart. I would recommend like a spiritual clearing. I've got lots of free ones on my podcast and on my YouTube channel at Sound Waves Heal. Like, you know, do something to lighten your heart and know that you deserve better and that you can find it. You can change your life if you need to, but just set your sights higher. Okay. All right. Send you lots of love. Hi, Jenny Berlin. You got caution. Balboan is a type of like, kind of like Sasquatch, a little bit smaller. Scott the Balboan says, watch out. Somebody's not being truthful with you. And you already have gotten this message, but you don't want to believe it, or you think you're making it up, or you think you're being paranoid, but you're actually right. And even if everyone is saying, no, you know better. So you know better. You have psychic gifts of your own. Everyone does. So listen to it. Listen to that feeling inside. It's telling you, hey, watch out. That's your spirit guides talking to you. Again, if you want to learn how to communicate with your spirit guides, I recommend this for beginners. And there's some advanced meditations in there as well, because, you know, I really do work with advanced healers and channels, but I also help beginners get advanced really fast. Okay. So I hope that helps. Christina Moraes. Hope I said that right. Good afternoon. You must be over the sea. It's 11:18 here in the morning. Problem resolved. So this is a great card. Problem resolved. What you are seeking a resolution for is already resolved. So just start to look for it in your life. Ask the universe, show me a sign that my problem's resolved, and you'll see it. And also, they're really showing me, so good cards always have symbols. I have a feeling you read cards. They're really showing me the 3-card spread here, and they're showing it to me really strongly. So I feel like you read cards, and you should give yourself a 3-card spread, or the 3-card spread itself is a sign to you about a 3-card spread or about something. That's what they're kind of showing me. So I hope that helps. CC Angel, good morning. Share your gifts with the world. Hummel, the abundance dragon, is saying that, you know, the more you share with your world, the more abundance you're going to be receiving. But you have to take the step. You have to take a risk. You have to take a leap. Share yourself. Share your inner self. Share your gifts. Share more. That's what they're saying. Yay. Hi, Frankie. You got manifest. Large Genie of the Old West is what he told me his name was, is telling you that you can manifest anything you want, Frankie. You just have to believe in yourself. You just have to trust. And you just have to believe that the law of attraction works for you, just like it works for everyone else. If law of attraction is not working for you, that's because you have some limiting beliefs that are running in the background. You have some emotions you need to release. You should work on that. And, you know, with a professional, and, you know, get a session, get some help for releasing emotions, not just you, every single person. We can't fix everything ourselves. Otherwise we all be fixed, right? So reach out to someone you trust, get a session, get some help releasing what's keeping you from manifesting. That's your message today. Hi, Donna. West Coast, good morning. Healer, you're a healer. Did you know you're a healer? Healing is, did I read you already? Well, anyway, healing is a real message for you about you being the healer, you empowering yourself with healing, you using healing for yourself and others in the way that you are supposed to is really important. And they really want you to know that. If you need help, I have videos on this on my everywhere, but I always recommend start with Reiki 1. Reiki 1 is the biggest up leveler, and it will change your life, and you don't need to use it to be a healer for those out there who are like, oh, but I don't want to be a healer. But I bet you would use it on yourself, your kids, if you have them, your spouse or friends or plants or animals, and you'll be glad you have it, and it will change your life. I have a psychic Reiki healing program online. You watch level 1 and level 2, you watch the videos, and then I tune you in person. Hi, Krista. Hi. Worthiness. So Krista, where are you not feeling worthiness? I kind of get that. And of course I know you well. I get that a big thing about this worthiness is to really feel like you're ready. You have so many certifications, you're doing so well, and just knowing that just really going all in with self-trust and and look for where worthiness is stopping that. So it feels more about that. Like where is a block on worthiness or having to do with worthiness stopping you from going forward and really showing yourself to the world you're amazing. You love the Hathors. Very nice. You've got, hi, Adriana. You have, listen. Ooh. Excuse me. Mudu the tall elf. Woo. I'm going to clear your throat chakra, Adriana, and anyone else who needs it. I have a big throat chakra healing, or 2 on my YouTube channel. I think you should probably do. Throat chakra is all about communication, speaking up for yourself. So just clearing it for you. You just really needed it. Okay. Listen, you have clairaudience abilities. So when you hear the messages, you have to listen and accept that they are true and you're not making it up. And that is how you go forward with self-belief. It's very, very important. If you need help, I'm here. That's what I help people with. Hi, Danielle. You got receive with grace. Where are you not receiving? Where are you cutting off receiving? Are people like saying, I got your lunch, and you're like, no, or they're like, hey, I'll pay for that, or I'll give you that, and you're like, no, 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 don't do that. Then I owe you, and it's like weird. No, that is the universe trying to give you something. You got to just accept it. Accept with grace. Receive with grace. Hi, Maddie. Good afternoon. Oh, nice to meet you. Got one of my favorite cards. Celebrate. Wintana the Fairy Mermaid. So Wintana's like, celebrate every little win, and that helps you bring more. How does the law of attraction work? Which obviously the Fae are all about. Like when I did a Fae deck, I didn't realize it was going to be a big law of attraction manifestation deck, but that's what they wanted. You know, when we celebrate the small things, the big things come. So this totally worked for me. I celebrated some really small wins, and then a bunch of big wins came in. Because why? The universe is just copying your feeling and magnifying it. So that's why we don't want to sit in low vibrational feelings. We want to do shadow work if that happens. I have a blog post. I have a blog post that helps with that. I have a blog post that helps with everything, obviously, because I'm nuts about getting information out there. But I have a blog post that talks about that. And it's just really, really important that you release any shadow work that you need so that you can feel better. Anyway, celebrate. You want to celebrate the small things, and the universe will expand your celebration to give you a big one. And that's really what you need, right? All right. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, lovely. Well, send me a message. Hi, Selena. You got reevaluate. I love this card. This is one of those cards where I was like, okay, reevaluate. And I like brought it forth. I did the channel for the booklet. You know, there's a booklet, it has like a message for yourself. If you're like a new to reading, it teaches you how to read. And then it gives a little channel in case it's for you and you don't really get the message, then you can read the channel from Gimsis the Garden Gnome. So this is one of those cards that after I made it, I realized it had so many applications from doing these lives, and it's really taught me a lot. So it's very cool. So reevaluate. Reevaluate is all about where you said you would do something, you promised to do something, or you're holding yourself to such a high standard, and it's time to reevaluate that. Like I think for you, it's definitely holding yourself to too much of a high standard. It's okay to be human and to mess up and to decide this is not working. I need to do something else. I mean, that's how we grow and change. We can't just like be stagnant. We can't, be static. We have to learn from everything and say, okay, look, I've been doing this for a while. It's not working. What's not working? What do I need to know? How do I go forward? If you can't do that for yourself, then reach out for a healing and a message. I do many sessions for things like that can totally put you in the right direction. As you can hear, I talk really fast. 10 minutes with me is like 40 minutes with someone else. You'll get a recording that will answer all your questions and more. So reevaluate what you're doing to do something that's better. Okay, I'm going to go to the most recent thing comments now. So no, you don't have to pay, Lucy. So make sure you comment if you haven't done it lately. As you can see, I'm live 5 places. So even though it might, wherever you're at, there might not be that many people there. There are a ton where I'm at. Hi, Kelly Smith. I'm drawn to you next. Trust your intuition. Really, the narwhal, also an elemental, we got a lot of animal elementals this morning. Trusting your intuition is again about listening to your spirit guides. Let's see. Let's go back to that one. This is what you want to help you with listening to your spirit guides. Is this Spirit Guide Masterclass? It's free. But trusting your intuition, Kelly Smith, is about really just listening to what your guides are saying and not thinking that is you making it up. You have to just start to believe, self-belief, and it will build on that and your clairs will open. And I can certainly help anybody who needs help with that. That's what I do all day, every day. Lucy, I love it. Reiki is so important. Do you have Reiki 1? I would really recommend that everyone get Reiki 1 attuned. I have a psychic Reiki healing program that I think is really helpful. I even have a blog post and a podcast on why everyone should be Reiki attuned on my 5D channels and chats podcast. I think you should listen to it. I can send you the link if you send me a DM on Facebook. Witness the miracle. Bethazar, the guardian gnome. This is a great card. As you can see, this guardian gnome, he's in the standing circles, standing stones, because that's what they do. But he is saying that your miracle's already here and all you have to do is witness it. So stop thinking it's in the future. That keeps it in the future. Instead, think of it is here and you're about to witness it. How's the universe going to bring me my miracle today, or to show me that my miracle's already here today? Not bring it. It's already here. So you just have to decide it's already here, speak it into being, and see what happens. You're so welcome. Okay, Jennifer Bow, you're next. Reading is hard work and you need lots of water. If you're a reader, make sure you're always hydrated. My guides are always like, drink water, drink water. So hold on. I'm also speaking a mile a minute. I've had a lot of coffee and I'm trying to get through everybody. I want to make sure I can give as many readings as I can. So you got Jennifer, Flo, Earthlea, the lava mermaid. These are Lemurian mermaids. And you'll find them in other places as well, Hawaii, wherever, although Hawaii and Lemuria is probably, connected. And they work with the flow of lava. And flow was really important to elementals. This is something they're really big into. In fact, you can get aligned to unicorns and activated to unicorns and flow in my free spirit guide masterclass bundle that's in there. So Earthlea says that if you just watch what's flowing, this is her message to you. If you can see what's flowing, what's working, what's going really easy and well, then that is what you should be working on. Many times we think, okay, here's a thing I should be doing. Ooh, and here's a thing I want to do. And we think we need to switch, go do the thing you should be doing. But no, there's something about this that's not quite ready yet, even if it's cleaning the house, whatever, Here, do the flow. What's flowing? That's what you want to work on. And then that will loosen up the thing you should do. And you might find that the timing is so much better that when you get to this, when this starts to flow, what you should be doing is going to be amazing. So make sure that you do that. Okay. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. You got self-forgiveness. Milo, the crystal mermaid. Did you get this last week? There's something that you still need to forgive yourself for. Okay. Since I know you, they're giving me a little bit more information. They're saying you just need to forgive yourself for sometimes we get mad at ourselves for like not doing better, like I should have done that better. Like everything's fine now, but if only I had done this or recognized this, then, I wouldn't have had to go through all that. And it's a little bit of a, God, why did I do that? And that's what's in my shadow work blog post, which I'm sure you've seen before. But it's just to be like, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. It is so easy right now to say, if I only hadn't said that or done that or blah, 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 I wish I hadn't, and just be really hard on ourselves. But we did the best we could with what we knew at the time. And even things where you just like flub and say stupid things. And then you're just like, for 20 years, you're like, oh, why did I say that? But because I said stupid things over and over all the time, I learned not to do that. Like it took a while. It was hard. I'm a Sagittarius, like ×4. So, it took me a while to learn not to just blurt out stupid stuff trying to be funny. And I still do it sometimes, but I also learned to forgive myself for it. So just forgive yourself for not doing better because you did the best you could with what you knew at the time, okay? Jessica, did I get you already? I feel like I did. Let me know. Hi, Loops. You are safe. Kel the Silver Fairy, this is your card. Just know you're safe to do what it is that you want to do, that you're surrounded by spirit guides and helpers, angels. You are safe. Even if you feel in an unsafe situation, know that ultimately your guides are going to look out for you. You're going to be safe. So you want to just ask guides and angels and Fae to help you. Ask for their help and they can help you more. Okay. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I'm still working on it, but it's getting better, right? This is your card, Catherine, Music for Manifestation. Of course, I know you well. You are a wonderful master practitioner at Soundwaves Heal. So Miley the Leprechaun is telling you that what it is you're trying to manifest, use music. And for you, especially, you're an advanced light language practitioner. So they say, actually, they're saying use music, use light language, use the multidimensional code numbers, use make yourself a sigil, and use music in like light language music with all of that together to help you get what you're trying to manifest right now. It's really going to work. And even if it's just like time off or, something that seems silly or like help with your dad, whatever it is, that's the key. They want to show you how you can empower yourself and manifest things for yourself in this way. Oh, that's amazing. Good. Okay. Well then, and you got the healer card, then there's more to healing than you've thought of. Maybe there's more to learn, more psychic healing, Jennifer Bow. Maybe there is maybe you need to learn to trance heal or trance journey. Those are healing techniques that I teach. Or maybe there's some other type of healing you need to add to that. So then that Reiki 1 message was for everyone else. But I'm so glad you're a master or master teacher, depending on the type of Reiki you do. I do mine in 3 levels. So where do you need to be more of a healer? Was it the healer card? Remind me what your card was if that wasn't it. And I'll get you more of a message. Hi, Julie. Hello from England. Hello, beautiful. I like your picture. You got tend to your garden. Hiawatha Garden Fairy. Tend to your garden. This card's like, there's something you forgot. So it's usually about this, or it's almost always about this. There's 2 things that mean a lot to you, or maybe there's more, but the 2 most important things are probably like your light path or your work or something that you really love, maybe a book you're writing. And then there's your daughter or your spouse or someone you love, or something like, it's like family. It's like these 2 really important things, right? While you were busy with one, the other needed your attention. So maybe you've been doing a lot of family stuff, but now it's time to write that book. Or maybe, you forgot something you got to remember that you got to do for work. Just ask your guides and angels and Fae to help you remember. Or, someone needs you. And when you were busy, they didn't want to bother you. So just, look around. Hi, Alicia. You got adventure coming your way. Cocky the Amethyst Fairy is saying that. There's great adventure to be had in your lifetime. It doesn't have to be a big, exciting trip, although it could be, but there's adventure to be had in your own backyard, in your own life, in your own everyday. Where are you not taking advantage of seeing life as an adventure? Because that's what it is. We came into this life to just experience all the 3D things. And we are multidimensional beings. And here we are in this crazy human life at a crazy time, the craziest time in history, probably. And we came here. We're so lucky to be here. So remember to look at your life like an adventure. Like, what the shit's going to happen today? Excuse me, but seriously, in the United States, you just never know what's going to happen. I probably feel that way wherever you live. Hi, Wendy. You got call for clearing, Tatsula the Diamond Light Dragon. This is about a personal clearing. There's something that you need to clear, and when you do, you're going to find a big up level. So that's a good thing about getting a clearing. We all need them. When was the last time, all of you, when was the last time you had a spiritual clearing? I get them all the time because I hold space for hundreds of people every month. So I get them often to keep myself clear and to be the best channel that I can. All channels and healers need to do that in whatever way they can. The call for clearing for you is about an emotion that's heavy on your heart, that if you can get through and do some shadow work and release and clear out, it's going to make a huge up level for you is what I get. So it doesn't have to be a big thing. You could try to watch some of the clearings that I have on my YouTube channel at Soundwaves Healer podcast to see if there's one that calls to you and see if that helps. I have donation-based healings on my site. You could reach out to someone that you trust, or sign up for a mini session or something like that, or with someone else. Whatever it is that you're called to, they say it's like they're kind of baiting you, like, go do this and you'll have a huge up level and you'll be so glad you did. That's the feeling I get. Hi, Julie from England. Who else needs a card? Let me know. Oh, I already got you, Julie. That can't be your card. Let's see. All right. Well, who's next? Judy. I'm going to shuffle because I don't think that was your card, Judy. Let me do that. All right, Judy, you got make a decision. Melius the Whale King Make a decision. It's really important to not, wallow in indecision. Look, I'm so there. I have to like stop myself. I make so many decisions in a day sometimes that I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, so, no more decisions, right? And I can waffle in making a decision. They're like, don't do that. That wastes your time. Just make a decision and go all in. And so make a decision today. Okay. There's something you need to make a decision with. Oh, hi, Joanne. You got stop and rest. You're doing too much. It's okay not to do your whole to-do list today. Shatalda, the ice mermaid, says, she's giving me such a cool feeling. And I just remembered you're in Louisiana where there's snow everywhere. So maybe you're just supposed to rest today. So I doubt you can even leave your house anyway. How many inches of snow do you have in Plaquemine? So just stop and rest. I do get a really cold feeling. I think she's saying play in the snow if you want, or take a breather, just relax and take advantage. Rest, you need it. That's what I get. Holly, you got time to move, and it's nice to see you, Holly. Time to move. Lady Nadia, River Naya. Now, they're reminding me that you sent me a message saying that about how things are getting better. You have, some plans for improving yourself and what you deal with, and that's wonderful. So they're showing me that and telling you that it's time to move on some things you've been sitting on lately. That's what they're saying. So it's time to move on. I feel like that has a double meaning, like you have something stuck under a chair or something or like there's something that you want to do that's been on the back burner for like your whole life, feels like, or such a long time, and they're saying it's time to move on that and really get going. So it feels a little cryptic. Feel free to send me a message later and see if we can figure it out if you didn't get it. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Jennifer. You got self-employment. I don't know how many times you've gotten this card. Right? Have you gotten it like a million times? Self-employment is the key. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and believe in yourself and, take a risk to expand it a little bit more. Hi, Trish Cook. You got finished. What is it you haven't finished yet? Here's Marymount, the elf, working on Merlin's staff. So what have you not finished? There's something for you to finish as well. There's something that's calling you. You might finish it in a totally different way than you started. That's okay too. Definitely go and ask your guides what that means. Elizabeth Warner, you got leadership. Toke the Centaur. It's time for you to take a real stand with leadership, to raise your hand and say, I'll do it. That's your message. That's the first time I've given that message with this card. It's time for you to say, I will do it. Okay. I know you don't want to, but sometimes the best leaders aren't the ones who wanted to do it in the first place, right? Glow Mata, you got past life connection with Finley, Crystal Diva. It's type of diva that's inside crystals. So Finley says you have a past life connection that's affecting you in this life. I'll give you a clearing for it. We'll see what it is. It's an emotion that's triggering you in this life. So let me see. It's actually impatience. And the way it affects you in this life is like impatience for ascension. They really want you to enjoy the path and not skip ahead too far to like what it's going to be, because they want you to really enjoy your journey and where you are in this life. So I'm gonna give you a clearing for this past life about impatience. They're not really showing me a lot. So here we go. Okay. Yeah, they don't always think it's all that important to go into your past life and get all the information. Just important to release it. So I hope that helps. Joanne, 7 to 12 inches. That is so crazy. And you need to rest. Okay. Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest. Hi, Janet. You got Alchemy and Magic, which is on the, whenever you get whatever's on the front of the deck is always a good sign, right? Alchemy and Magic. You see how there's tools all around. You have all the tools to alchemize what it is that you want in this life to manifest, but they also are really showing me strong that fairy star at the top. That's the fairy star, the 7-pointed star. Today, I released on my 5D Channels and Chats podcast an activation to Archangel Sandalphon in this 7-dimensional 7-star grid for ascension. So I think you should go watch it. It's only like 25 minutes and it's amazing. I just channel it so I can say that, you know, Sandalphon's amazing, not me. So I think you should do that, and I think it'll make a big difference. I explain all about it in the video. But it's time for you to alchemize your magic, is what I hear. How about that? Hi, December. Oh, you got Abundance Windfall. How exciting. It's like the coolest card, right? Here's Sam High the Troll celebrating his abundance, spilling gold coins everywhere. He's got so much, right? So abundance coming to you. Do you accept it? Is there anything in the way of you accepting it? Open your heart, receive all the things that you get today. If someone gives you a coffee, if someone like gives you a gift, don't say no, say yes. Just keep saying yes and look and see where you're going to get an abundance windfall. Hi, Alicia. I sent you a little email. Did you get it? This is love. You got love, maybe the fairy elf telling you love is really important. And if you want more of it, this is your message, then you need to love yourself more. So work on that self-love, work on loving yourself, work on releasing shame, guilt, you know, all the things that we all have to work on. I have that shadow work blog post on my blog, easy to find, or /shadow-work at soundwaveseal.com. And working on your self-love is going to bring so much love to you and so many like friends and wonderful. It's going to bring you a lot. So they really recommend that. Glow, I gave you a card and a healing. You got lucky. You'll have to rewind. Shell, you got synchronistic events, starlight, dolphin pod. So yes, dolphins are Fae elementals. Synchronistic, look, you're on the beach in your picture. Synchronistic events are happening all around you. Are you recognizing them? Are you saying, oh, this is from my spirit guides, or oh, I got that message. Oh, this is telling me something. Or are you like, making it up? Oh, I'm just hoping that's what it's about. No, your guides are showing you a bunch of events. They're practically pushing you in the direction of something. What is it? What is it? Pay attention. It's very important. You're welcome. Louisa, you got observe your thoughts. What are this? I just saw it's 11:44 a.m. That is my number that the angels always give me. So this is a very important message. If you're wondering why you're not manifesting what it is that you want, it's because there are still some thoughts that you're having that are in the way. So find a way to release those, to clear them, release the emotions underneath them, or get a spiritual clearing to help you, or do some EFT tapping, or go to someone for EMDR or something to release those, release them for good. Rinse them with angel fire or Reiki. I teach $11 angel fire course on my site, super cheap and easy to learn and helpful. Hi, Jolie James. You got yes, Philomaya, the fairy. This is Philomaya, everyone. The person, the being I was channeling or healing in the beginning. And for Kathy too. So Philomaya says, say yes. It's time to say yes to the universe. Stop saying no all the time. Watch yourself where you like automatically say no and instead take a pause, say yes, or at least maybe try to get yourself to say yes more, to receive more from the universe. And that way you will receive more from the universe. Once you start to receive, then you have turned on your receiving. You're saying yes to the universe, they give you more. When you say no to the universe, they turn it off. Hi, Anne. I'm just pulling a card. We'll see if it has anything to do with that. The compassion I get is, let's see, is this about the relationship? Is this about Anna? This is about you. Oh, sorry, Anne. Compassion for yourself. It feels like you are believing some things about yourself, maybe something someone said that are not true. And I kind of hear the word gaslight. So make sure you really, and it could just be unintentional. You know, when we are gaslighted as kids and we repeat it, I'm not saying anything terrible about your relationship or anything. I'm not going there. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we have to recognize where, you know, we're being told how we feel instead of expressing how we feel. So make sure that you have compassion for yourself and that you really think about, you know, what's really yours and what's not. If you're an empath, you're sometimes taking on other people's emotions. It can get very confusing. So I would recommend like Reiki or like Reiki 1 attunement or Angel Fire, which I was just talking about. It's called Protection and Shielding Class. It's $11 on my site. It's $8 if you get the free Spirit Guide Masterclass and checkout. You can get 20% off. And just to learn how to shield yourself from other people's emotions so that you know what's yours and what's not. And that will help a lot. Okay? You're welcome. 44. Did I read you, Louisa? This one is Cornelia's Soul Family. My name's Rachel. Cletum's Elemental Dwarf. It's okay. Rachel Chamness at soundwavesale.com. Cletum's the Elemental Dwarf is multidimensional beings, telling you that multidimensionally you have so much soul family that it's unbelievable. It's really time to get to know them better. I feel that you do know some of your guides and helpers, but there's more interdimensionally that you're supposed to connect with. And yeah, that's your message. All right, Lisa, I don't think I read you. You got specialist support. Jumpox the Gremlin. These are good Fae. If you see a gremlin that's bad, it's not a Fae. It's a shapeshifter. Specialist supports means that there's something you need to know how to do that you cannot do yourself. This is like where you're trying to DIY something. Either it's like trying to heal your anxiety or give yourself a clearing or try to fix your sink. It could be something 3D, and you really need to call someone, because in the end you'll have to call them anyway, and you'll have wasted all your time and effort. You'll have wasted too much time. If you just get a specialist right now, then you're going to feel so much better. Okay. All right. It's 11:48. I'm going to go to last chance if I haven't read you. Julie Ryers. I can do 2 more cards or 1 more after this. Julie, you got now. Bert, Vassal Giant, is a type of regular giant. Bert says, it's time to do it now. Stop putting it off. You're never going to be more ready. You can always take a chance, reach out, find out what it is that you need to know to do the thing. That's what I get. But do it now. Don't put it off. There's no reason to put it off. All right. Let's do a group healing and reading for everyone. And thank you so much for everyone who's always come on these lives with me. I really appreciate it. As you know, this is my last one. I talked about some things at the beginning that I hope will help you all my free stuff, especially my podcast, 5D channels and chats with Rachel Chamness. I have a bunch of special activations, 14 of them. Number 2 was put out today, which is the connecting to the 7th dimensional 7-star grid of Archangel Sandalphon. So make sure that you listen, okay? And next I'll be channeling Alparabium, Galactical Helper, and we'll be asking him all the questions that, like, what's happening in the world. We need anything that we really want to know what's happening. We'll ask him what he thinks, see what he tells us. Okay, so now we're going to do a group card. Where did I lost it? A group card. Group card. Where did I stick it? Oh, at the bottom. Well, that makes sense. All right. The group card is the last card, which is courage. That means I read 43 people. Is that possible? Goodness. Courage. Mateo the Griffin comes forward to say that this is a really hard time in ascension, but we all came here for a purpose, for courage. I'm going to trans-channel Mateo the Griffin as soon as I take a sip of water. He's so strong. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Here he comes. And he's going to give you a healing. Okay. Courage. You have it in spades, whether you believe it or not. It is part of the human condition that when you decide that you have something that you need, then it is yours, because you live in a world where you are learning how to manifest what it is you want. If you feel like you don't have courage, well, then just decide that you do, and you will have it. You will feel it coming into your heart and your limbs and your body. Feel that courage. You are strong. You are here as a human in ascension on your planet. This is a huge boon to your spirit. You are courageous just to be here. You came here to experience, to know what it's like to feel this so that you can be a better soul, spirit, and so that you can experience many things. So remember that you are courageous and that you can tackle anything. You can do whatever it is that you want. You can achieve any dream that you wish. You just have to ask for guides and helpers to show you the way. And we are here to always help you. I give you a healing now to really take this into your heart, to know it and to live it. I felt like my hands were claws that whole time. That was my tail. I hope you enjoyed that. That was my liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. I do teach people how to do that, and I am accepting applications right now for my big program, Accelerated Channeling Mediumship, if you want to be a confident and master reader and healer and trance channel this year by summer and put it into practice for the rest of the year. I will help you in every way. That's called Accelerated Channeling Mastery, and it's on my website, soundwavesheal.com. I also teach a level 1 trance channeling for those who just want to dip their toe in. And of course, I have lots of mentorship in person or in my Tag Lightworkers membership. So if you love the Fae and you love my deck, please join my group, Higher Realms with Fae, Fairies, Elemental Magic, and Manifestation on Facebook.com/groups/I Love Fae is how you can find it. And I'd love to see you there. Catch me next in 5D Daily Facebook group, hopefully, if it's going to work today. But if not, on these channels, Soundwaves Heal, YouTube, and Facebook for a channel, a trance channel with Alparabium. Bring your questions. What the heck is happening in this world today? Bring your specific questions. We'll ask Alpar. I'll trance channel the answers and let's see what he says. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Just a short live, about 20 minutes long. We'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching me here. Thank you, Universal Spiritualism. Thank you, FindMeAMedium. It's been really great coming on here every week for 2 years. I do have to say today's my last day because it's just, I'm just too busy. I've got a TV show coming out. I've got to make a lot of videos for it. And so catch me on my podcast, 5D Channels and Chats. Catch me in my Facebook groups and just follow me at Soundwaves Heal. And I'd love to help you. And of course, I have my free Spirit Guide package. Don't forget to sign up for that. Get to know me and get a bunch of free stuff that's going to totally help you in Ascension. I think you'll love it. Thank you all so much. Bye. Bye.